Hi guys. So I just semi cleaned up my desk and I came across this little project that I started a couple of weeks ago, but I never finished it, so I figured I'll just work on this tonight and film a little bit so you can see what I'm up to. I made this from an envelope. It's one of those. I actually found a box of 50 of those. They're 4 3/4 by 11 inches, and I got the box for $1 at an estate sale. I'm probably the only one around here that buys envelopes at an estate sale. Okay, so, and what I did, I folded that thing in half, and then I put some scrapbook paper on it, on the outside and inside, and in here I just put some scraps in here so it looks nice. And then I sewed some coffee dyed paper in here. If you hear licking, it's my dog who's laying right next to me, and he's busy cleaning himself. Hey Triggy, stay in your chair. It's okay. Okay, so I had some coffee stained paper left over, small scraps, and I just cut them to fit in here, and I sewed in one little signature with embroidery floss, and that's how I get 2 pockets here, because the stitching goes in the middle. So now I just want to decorate this a little bit more and maybe make some journaling cards that could go in here, and then this thing is done. The paper I used for this is let's see, Simple Vintage Garden District from Simple Stories, and they have really nice papers. Love the colors. And I also got the ephemera and the stickers. So pretty. All right, so let me put this away. I was going through my lace stash that I shared the other day, just trying to figure out what I want to do, because I got so much lace now, so I want to use it. Let's see. No, I like this one. Wonder if I should. Ooh, maybe I'll do this front and back, and put something else on there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Let's see. That's the back. All right. So, am I gonna put some ephemera on top? Maybe pink flower. Let me glue this on there first. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. Glue magazine. I know a lot of people have glue books. I have glue magazines because I have so many craft magazines. And I always keep them, but I don't really know why, because I usually rip out the pages with projects that I like, and then I don't do anything with the rest. So I figured, hey, I can just use them as my glue magazine. So I'm not going to mess up my cutting mat. And a lot of those magazines I get from my friend Dawn in Scotland. She's my crafty bestie. We met on Facebook several years ago in an ATC group for artist trading cards. And I think I mentioned my artist trading cards in another video. I used to make them and trade them for like 2 years or a year and a half. And so, yeah, her and I, we would always trade cards, and then we started sending other crafty stuff to each other. And then she and her daughter came to the States. They went to New York, and then they came to visit me in Maine for a couple of days, and it was so awesome to meet her in person. I mean, I've met many of my pen pals in person, but I don't know, we just hit it off, and she's one of my very best friends, and I love her so much. And then a year later, I got to go to Scotland and visit her, and that was awesome. She took me to all the craft stores, and her crafty friends came over one night, and we had like a crafty night. And then we went to a wreath making class for a Halloween wreath, and her and I were the only 2 people that attended. And yeah, we had a lot of fun together, so I can't wait to visit her again, or her visit me again. It's just nice to have a sister, a crafty sister friend. And I miss her a lot. Okay, yeah, so she always sends me those magazines. Which one is this one? I think a card making magazine. I sometimes also make cards. I have my phases. Like, there's a phase when I make lots of cards, and there I have a phase where I sew and quilt. I have a phase where I make those journals. I like making books. I've also made a book with using the Coptic stitch. That was fun. I make a lot of mini albums because I have so much scrapbook stuff, scrapbook paper. So I make mini albums as presents, and like I put photos in them and decorate them. And yeah, so making junk journals is perfect for me. Let's see if I can squeeze some more glue in here. Hey, don't make bubbles. Bubbly. Come on. And I also swap crafty stuff with some of my pen pals. I have been snail mail pen paling since I was 14. So I'm 36 now. So you do the math. And it's just awesome to get mail, snail mail, other than bills. And we write long letters, and they live all over the world. And some of them are crafty as well. And yeah, it's just awesome. Okay, so I got my lace stuck on here and glue all over my fingers. Let's see, what did I do? Oh, they're right in front of me. Let's see. What do I want to stick on there? Come on. Whoa. Okay. We want a flower. Butterfly. Ooh. I could put butterflies on there. Well, actually, I like this one. Birdie. Maybe a birdie. Oh, there's big. No. I think that's too much. So much love. Maybe I can put a little more lace on there. Let's see, can I fit one of those on here? A little flower? Maybe. Just cut it off. That was like, I think like a little tablecloth thingy. Also got that on a yard sale, at a yard sale for $1, I think. Man, I've been so lucky these past few weeks, because usually when I go to yard sales or Goodwill, I don't find any good stuff, but lately I've been finding a lot of nice things. Okay. Oh, there's a big flower. I like big flowers. But now what I'm going to do with this thing? No. Does this go? I actually like this color. I don't know. Could do that on the inside. I think I like the big flower. What else can I put on there? Maybe a book page. Let's see if I have like a yellowish book page. I have so many books. Let's see. This one has really old pages. Let's see how old that book is. Oh, it doesn't even say anything. Nope. No year, but it looks old. Let's see. And then a tear around it. Maybe. Put these guys away. I like to layer a lot of different materials. So I'm just going to glue this on there with my glue. There you are. And I noticed with this paper of this old book that I found, the glue doesn't really stick to it. So gotta see if that actually works. All right, come on, glue. Ugh. Fail. Speaking of pen pals, I met a lot of them on Facebook in different pen paling groups. And a few months ago, I met my Polish pen pal, and what I didn't realize is that I've known her for, let's see, how old was I? Since 2004, so 16 years. I've known her since I was 20. Turns out her and I were pen pals when we were younger, and when I visited my former pen pal and she also wrote to that girl in Poland. We met, I think, in Warsaw in 2004, and somehow afterwards we lost touch, and then I met her again in a pen pal group on Facebook a few months ago, and we decided to become pen pals. And then she asked me a few questions because it sounded like what I told her sounded so familiar, and then I realized that she was my pen pal from way back when. She got married and moved to the States, so I didn't recognize her last name, her new married last name, and she didn't recognize my married last name. So yep, now we're pen pals again after so many years, and we already have met in person. So I thought that was really neat. Yep. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Come on, stick. I was going to do some coffee dyeing today, but I was so busy I did not have time for anything. My husband's four-wheeling up north today with his friends, so I was in charge of the little one and had a whole bunch of chores to do. So, but she's in bed now and I get some free time. And I can finally craft. It's been really warm or hot here in Maine lately. This week hasn't been too bad, but the week before we had like a few days where it was mid-90s and humid. Holy smokes. I used to live in Alabama, so I should be used to it, but it's, I don't know, I'm not used to it anymore. And I like it when it's warm but not hot or humid. One of the reasons I moved to Maine, because I didn't like the big heat. See, it won't stick here. So yeah, and my craft room is down in the basement, and during the summer it's really nice because it's nice and cool down here. In the winter it sucks because it's freezing, and at least I can turn on the heat because we have a separate heat, what is it called, zone for this room down here. So I can, like, we don't heat it if we don't use it, but it takes a while to heat up. So I also get a little space heater that's right next to me on my desk, and that helps. Okay. Do I like this? I think I do. But what about this thing? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stick like this. Okay. Do I have anything else I want to put on there? Like this. It's too much. It's too close to that color. If I had something that's more yellow. Let's consult with my big bag of lace. And I'm dropping everything. Ah. Everything's on the floor. That's not bad. Or, nope. What about this one? This pin gets stuck everywhere. Oh, it's not as yellow as I thought. Nope. I don't like it. Piece of curtain. Maybe. Okay, I'm all tangled up here. I like the yellowish color of that. Okay. This weird curtain piece has a rose that's nice. No. Oh, I think I have something. Hold on. Maybe. I got this from another yard sale for $1. It's a gigantic piece of curtain. At least I think it's a curtain, or it used to be a curtain. And it has nice flowers. Let's see. No. Okay, never mind. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one. It's probably going to be lace overload. But I don't care. I just want to create and do stuff. Should I do this? Or do I go like that? I think I like it like this. All right, glue, where are you? And I did not close my other glue. All Right. Oops. I have so many ideas for different junk journals and books and stuff. I just need the time to make them. And now my dog wants to leave. Hey, Trigger, lay down. There's nobody upstairs, sweetie. He misses his daddy. Whenever my husband goes outside and he doesn't take him with him, ooh, it's the end of the world. Like, oh my God, daddy left me. Same with me. He just wants his people all together. Our dog is a people dog. I was gonna say people person. People dog. He gets along with pretty much every dog he meets, but he is not really interested in dogs. When I take him to the dog park, he doesn't care. He sniffs. Maybe he runs around for 2 seconds while all the other dogs play and chase each other. Nope, he doesn't care. And after like 10 minutes, when he's done with his sniffing and potty and stuff, he stands by the gate and looks at me like, are you ready to go? Because he just doesn't care for dogs. It's weird. He's a lab pit mix, and he is almost 5, and we got him from the Humane Society when he was like 8 months or so. Apparently he was a stray, but I think he got abused in his previous home because he was behaving a little weird when we got him. He was afraid of if my husband approached him too fast. Or when I held up my hand because I wanted to do something, he would like hide because he thought I was going to hit him. Poor dog. So, but he's a really good boy, and we love him. And he has really bad separation anxiety, and we used to leave him out in the house when we went to work, and he destroys the house. And he just farted. Stinky dog. Yeah, so he destroys the house. Oh no, he's grumpy. And so we tried different crates. He broke out of every crate we had. Doesn't matter if it's metal, plastic, didn't like any crate we tried. He destroyed it and broke out. He even broke out of the house. And so we tried doggy daycare. And it was good for a few months, and then doggy daycare is across the road from my husband's work, and it's a really busy road. And so one day, the front desk lady at my husband's work calls him downstairs, say, hey, can you come upstairs and identify this dog? We think it's yours, but we're not sure. Because he wasn't wearing his collar, because at the doggy daycare, they took all the dogs' collars off. So they can play and not like injure themselves or each other. And so yeah, turns out it was our dog, and my husband went across the street, and it's a really busy street, so I'm glad he did not get run over. And so he goes over there and wanted to get the collar and the leash, and the lady was like, oh yeah, let me get Trigger. And he's like, he's not here. And she's like, what do you mean he's not here? It's like he ran away. And they were shocked because they've never had a dog run away from doggy daycare. And they didn't know how he did it. So they put him back in the outside play area. And then the daycare owner and my husband walked around to the outside of the fence of the play area. And our dog is like a cat. He can jump up anywhere. He doesn't even need to like run and jump. He just jumps up. Yeah, he jumped 6.5-foot fence. He jumps up, pulled himself up, over, and jumped down. And so he got banned because once he knows how to break out from daycare, he will do it again. And he ran to his daddy's work. Yep. So, and then we had to buy a super security, max security crate. And he has not been able to break out. But the past 3 months or 3.5 months I've been working from home, so good, lucky for him, he didn't have to be in his crate. Which is good. I feel bad. I don't want to put him in a crate, but I also don't want my house to be torn to shreds. And the first day he had to be home alone, he broke out of his crate, locked himself into my old craft room, destroyed the room. We had just moved in a week earlier. It all happened the same week, or same 2 weeks. We moved in. Sorry, I meant to craft. We moved in, got the dog, and got married, all within the same week and a half. And the day before our wedding, he destroyed my newly renovated room, carpet, walls, everything. And he opened a window and broke out through the screen. And my wedding dress was in there too, and my husband's suit, but he didn't ruin those, luckily. But I cried when I got home when I saw that. But luckily he didn't run away. He stayed at the house. He just wanted to go outside because he had to go potty. He actually pooped right outside the window that he broke out of. That's what you call housebroken. He broke the house to get out. Okay, so that's my cover. I think it looks pretty cool. And that's the back. I don't think I have to do anything on the back. Let's see. Do I want to do this? I think I do. All right. Yep, that's my dog. For a while, when I was at work, I had a pet cam so I could actually watch what he's doing at home. And he jumped on the kitchen counters. I had to put everything away. We had to dog-proof the house. Jumped on the kitchen counter, up on the fridge, and threw down all the bread and ate the bread, except for the whole wheat bread. He only tasted it and he didn't like it. So, yeah. And then he also climbed the cat tree to visit one of the cats at the top of the cat tree. Oh my word, this dog. He also opened the dishwasher and cleaned all our dishes. And then one time my husband, he fried something, deep fried something, and he didn't put the fryer away because he was letting it cool off. And then the next day I got home, and we were fostering my cousin's dog for 8 months while she was in basic training. And yeah, so I get home like, what is this? So turns out our dog had opened the fryer and drank half a gallon of frying oil and then threw up all over the house, living room. So he had like an oil change. And the other dog, my cousin's dog, was trying to lick it because it smelled good. And he ripped out the carpet in the process. So, oh my gosh. So everyone told me, get rid of the dog. It won't work out. Well, you know, when I adopt a pet, I'm not gonna, like, it's the same with your kids. You can't just return the kids to where they came from. You make a commitment and you stick to it. So, yeah, it took a long time for my dog to behave better. I mean, he just wants to be with his people. So, and I think we were the best shot that he had, because a lot of people wouldn't have put up with what he does or did. He's better now. Yep, I think I'm gonna put one on here too. All right. I don't even know how long I've been filming. Oh, holy smokes. Almost half an hour already. And I didn't really get too far. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stick this on there and then call it good, because I don't know, since I have a new channel and I don't have a lot of subscribers, I don't know if the subscribers actually like longer videos or if those are boring. Like I said, I'm pretty new to making videos, and I don't think I'm very good at it. I don't know what people want to see, or if anyone actually wants to see what I'm filming. So, I don't know. I'm just filming because it's fun, and I like watching like craft with me videos or hauls and crafty videos. So, I figured, hey, I can share my ideas. One person watches it, that makes me happy. Nobody watches it, well, that's too bad, but at least I have fun. Okay, so I may or may not, I don't know yet, I'm gonna make some tags for in here. And I think then I call this good. Little envelope, journal thing. I don't know what I'm gonna write in it, or maybe I'll give it to someone. Just trying to use up, oh yeah, actually I used up scraps because I had those left over from a different project, so I guess mission accomplished. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, bye. Okay, I'm back real quick. I just finished the rest of this little thing, and I just want to do a quick flip through. So I decided to use some of those stickers that I had in this little sticker book that came with the collection, and just stick them on the different pages so they don't look too boring. And then I made 2 cards. This one is the bird, and some journaling space. And on the side I made a butterfly card with a butterfly and more journaling space. So yep, that's my little project. I hope you like it.